With the latest update of AirCrack NG, AirMon NG stopped working for some of wireless cards. So it will work for some cards, but for others it will not work. It will actually say that it enabled monitor mode on LAN 0 Mon. So instead of just Mon 0, it's going to start calling them LAN 0 Mon. And when you try to use this card, sometimes it's not going to work in monitor mode, even though your card supports monitor mode. So for now, I actually, with Kali 2 and with the new update, I recommend using a different method of enabling monitor mode. Now this method is actually the manual method of enabling monitor mode. So my wireless card is actually LAN 0, so let's just have a look on it. So it's iwconfig LAN 0, this is my wireless card. And as you can see now, it's in managed mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable it using the manual method. So I'm going to do ifconfig LAN 0 down, same way that we did in the previous method, and now the card is disabled. Now the next command is the command that's going to enable monitor mode on the card. So it's just going to be iwconfig LAN 0, the name of the card, and then I'm gonna say mode monitor. So it's very simple. iwconfig is the command, LAN 0 is the name of my wireless card, and I'm telling it to enable monitor mode on this card. So I'm going to hit enter, and that's done. Now, if you don't see any error messages, that means the commands are running successfully. So now I'm going to enable the card again. So I'm going to do ifconfig LAN 0 up, and that's going to bring my card up. And if I do iwconfig LAN 0, as you can see now, the card is in monitor mode. So in the next videos, I've actually used the old method of enabling monitor mode. So I've used AirMon NG, and I'll be using Mon 0 as my card in monitor mode. But if you use this method, then LAN 0 is the one that's going to be in monitor mode. So when I'm going to be running AeroDump NG, I'm going to use LAN 0 instead of Mon 0, because monitor mode is enabled on LAN 0 now. So as you can see now, the card works perfectly and monitor mode is enabled on it. Now you have the freedom of choosing any method you want, but this method will work on all cards, whereas the AirCrack or the AirMon NG method, the method that's seen in the previous video, will only work on some cards.